Hello, money finders, enriching the lives of people we touch. 10 personal finance tips that will change the way you think about money. Ask most people the first thing that comes to their mind when the word money gets spoken, and you'll get a bunch of different answers. To some, it means a better house, financially stable future, and college education. To another person, it may bring up images of success, travel, and freedom. Others may simply define it as being debt-free. No matter what your view on money is, we all have our own personal definition of it based on our experiences, upbringing, and influences. Use money as a means, not a goal. The Richest Man in Babylon was a book by George S. Clason that described money as a tool of producing even more money. In the book, the main protagonist quoted, "Every gold piece you save is a slave to work for you. Every copper it earns its child that can also earn for you." What does it mean? If you think about it, George Clason was explaining the core concept of investing. He wanted us to see money not as a byproduct of our labor, but as an employee that works for us and makes us money. Some people call it passive income, while some might say it's compound interest. Both are correct, as they incorporate the use of capital money to earn more money. Why are we not utilizing this great tool? Even the great scientist Albert Einstein once said that compound interest is one of the greatest inventions in human history. While technically a man of science, he acknowledged this financial concept to be a powerful formula that every man should be made aware of. Money finders, the more subscribers we get again, the better and more content we can continue making. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Here are a few tips that can help you in managing your budget and money. These following tips will help you in improving your financial habits. Tip number 10. Set your priorities straight. If you are a parent, then your only priority must be your kids and their children. You sacrifice your needs to fulfill theirs. In such a situation, you have to set your priorities that either education is important or spending in small entertainment. You have to quit your extra activities for a while in order to save for something big. If you keep on eating outside and spending here and there, you'll never be able to make it possible to save a lot. Saving is the key to every big thing that you are going to buy or spend in. If you are investing in the education of your kids. Tip number 9. Coupons and sales don't save you money if you end buying more. When looking to save money, people often turn to coupons, clearance racks, and Black Friday specials to store bargains. But these savings opportunities don't necessarily save you money if they lead you into buying items you didn't need in the first place. There's a way to use sales to help you save, but it's important to be disciplined. If you're shopping for a new washer and dryer, waiting for Black Friday could save you hundreds of dollars. But if those Black Friday sales also tempt you to buy a flat screen TV you aren't budgeting for, you're ultimately increasing your total amount of spending, even if the TV is marked half off. Tip number 8. Constant learning. You must be learning constantly from your mistakes, which you made last month. Then you'll be able to make changes according to the mistakes, and not making them again will make your finances stable than the previous month. Just learn from the mistakes and you should not do them again in the current month. Tip number 7. Leave your bad habits that consume your money and mind. Bad habits are not only bad for your health, but can consume much of your money too. Avoid or at least minimize common bad habits like drinking and smoking. Such habits can easily cost you thousands of dollars a year. Sucking money away from other purchases you might otherwise prioritize. As long as your mind is on the right track, you can think of other worthwhile ways to lead a financially balanced life. You might also consider eliminating other bad habits like eating out frequently, spending on luxury items and home decor. Not spending over here is like saving over there. Tip number 6, daily planning. Keeping track of everyday expenses is crucial to understand where you can save and where you might need more money. You should also stay aware of the various miscellaneous expenses you make in a day. Once you have a record of your expenses, you can plan constructive strategies to cut on your expenditures and increase your savings. Tip number 5, being good with the money. You might not get used to the planning in the beginning, and limiting the purchases till you'll be able to afford them with ease. You must be making it a habit and a part of your daily life so that it will be easier for you to manage it afterwards. Tip number 4, making savings a habit. You cannot expect miracles to happen overnight. Instead, you must make savings a long-term habit. After preparing your budget, do not simply set it aside. Rather, stick to it and try to follow it to the fullest. Your budget will prove extremely beneficial by helping you to identify unnecessary or impulse-type purchases. These are days when you'll want to buy your favorite things or food, but when you have a spending plan, you'll be better aware of avoidable purchases. With enough savings in your account, you will feel motivated to follow your budget, leading to the development of a long-term habit. Such savings can lead to positive results for your future investments and enable you to deal with money crises that come your way. Tip number 3, your net worth offers a big picture view of your financial situation. When tracking your financial progress, including your monthly spending relative to your income, it's worth using a money management tool to keep tabs on your overall net worth. This net worth number balances your income, savings, investments, and outstanding debts to figure out your overall net worth at any given moment. It's normal to have a negative net worth early in your adult life, but you should see those numbers making steady progress over time as your savings increase and your debts are gradually repaid. Tip number 2, plan a calendar for your financial records. Setting up a calendar of payments is the easiest and best way to manage your finances. A budget calendar helps you to plan your monthly spending and track your payments. With a comprehensive budgeting calendar, you can track the following items. Income. If you receive a regular salary through checks or direct deposit, add the respective amounts and dates to your calendar. Bills. You can keep a record of your monthly expenses such as loan payments, car insurance premiums, rent, or credit card and bills. Spending. Note your expected purchases at the grocery store, at restaurants, and other places you know you will visit. Include online purchases you plan to make. Savings. To maintain a healthy saving fund, save a part of your income and deposit it into your separate account at your bank credit union. Creating a financial calendar is easy. Simply mark your earnings, if any, and expenditure every day of the week. This way, you can analyze your expenses for the current period and create a more feasible plan for the upcoming months. And the final tip is how to budget like a pro. Set a budget, period. This is the starting point for every other goal in your life. It's a checklist for building a knockout personal budget. Consider an all-cash diet. If you're consistently overspending, this will break you out of that rut. Don't believe us? The cash diet changed the lives of these 3 people. And when this woman went all cash, she realized that it wasn't as scary as she thought really. Take a daily money minute. This one comes straight from LandVest founder and CEO Alexa von Tobel, who swears by setting aside 1 minute each day to check her financial transactions. This 60-second act helps identify problems immediately, keep track of goal progress, and set your spending tone to the rest of the day. Allocate at least 20% of your income toward financial priorities. By priorities, we mean building up emergency savings, paying off debts, and padding your retirement nest egg. Seem like a big percentage? Here's why we love this number. Budget about 30% of your income for lifestyle spending. This includes movies, restaurants, and happy hours. Basically, anything that doesn't cover basic necessities. By abiding by the 30% rule, you can save and splurge at the same time. Finally, there's a bonus tip for you. How to get money motivated. Draft a financial vision board. You need motivation to start adopting better money habits. And if you craft a vision board, it can help remind you to stay on track with your financial goals. Set specific financial goals. Use numbers and dates, not just words, to describe what you want to accomplish with your money. How much debt do you want to pay off and when? How do you want it saved and by what date? Adopt a spending mantra. Pick up a positive phrase that acts like a mini rule of thumb for how you spend. For example, ask yourself, is this purchase better than Bali next year? Or I only charge items that are $30 or more. Love yourself. Sure, it may sound corny, but it works. Just ask this author who paid off $20,000 of debt after realizing that taking control of her finances was a way to value herself. Make bite-sized money goals. One study showed that the farther away a goal seems and the less sure we are about when it will happen, the more likely we are to give up. So in addition to focusing on big goals, say like buying a home, aim to also set smaller, short-term goals along the way that will reap quicker results, like saving some money each week in order to take a trip in 6 months. Banish toxic money thoughts. Hello, self-fulfilling prophecy. If you psych yourself out before you even get started, like saying, I'll never pay off debt, then you're setting yourself up to fail. So don't be a fatalist and switch to more positive mantras. Get your finances and body in shape. One study showed that more exercise leads to higher pay because you tend to be more productive after you've worked up a sweat. So, taking up running may help amp up your financial game. Plus, all the habits and discipline associated with, say, running marathons are also associated with managing your money well. Learn how to savor. Savoring means appreciating what you have now instead of trying to get happy by acquiring more things. Get a money buddy. According to one study, friends with similar traits can pick up good habits from each other, and it applies to your money too. So try gathering several friends for regular money lunches, like this woman did, paying off $35,000 in the process. Now, this was all about 10 personal financial tips that will change the way you think about money. This will definitely help you in stabilizing your budget and will not regret following these amazing tips. Money finders, we hope you have enjoyed this video. Keep the discussion going in the comment section. Find us on all social media platforms, like and subscribe to support our channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.